Breaking news, Gervonta Davis gave his reaction to the news of Ryan Garcia instructing his team to start negotiating with Devin Haney in order to fight. As you guys see above, this is Gervonta's reaction. Like, what does that even mean? Why does Gervonta want to pretend Devin Haney doesn't want to fight him when the entire world knows the main fight Devin Haney wants is the Gervonta Davis fight? Like Devin Haney said, they say everything but let's fight. Tank is letting Ryan do what he's supposed to do. Tank is the one that's supposed to contact Devin Haney team in order to start negotiating a fight, not Ryan Garcia. The only reason Devin Haney is in negotiations with Ryan to begin with is because Gervonta refuses to negotiate with Devin Haney in order to fight next. But here is the good news: if Gervonta want to act like the news of Ryan contacting Devin in order to negotiate a fight means Devin doesn't want to fight Tank, guess what? Devin and Ryan are in the early parts of negotiating, meaning Gervonta can do exactly what Ryan just did. Gervonta can easily send Devin Haney an offer today because Devin Haney is still available. Devin Haney hasn't signed a contract or anything of that sort to fight Ryan. Like I said before, they are in the early parts of negotiations. More importantly, Devin Haney is available to fight Tank. More than ever, he's still a free agent, which means he can fight Tank on PBC, on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. Additionally, Devin Haney came out today stating that he prefers to fight Gervonta over Ryan. However, if Gervonta doesn't send him an offer and Gervonta continues to refuse to fight him, then he has no choice but to fight Ryan Garcia because that's the next best option. Therefore, what is Gervonta waiting on is the $1 million question. Why hasn't Gervonta sent Devin Haney an offer if he truly want to fight, like he's insinuating on the post above? Last time I checked, real champions don't have to pretend. They are what they say they are. So why hasn't Gervonta sent Devin Haney an offer to fight on Amazon Prime pay-per-view on his own side of the street, PBC? In fact, Devin Haney came out today stating that the only reason he's remaining as a free agent is in order to make the biggest fights happen, the fights with the likes of Tank, and he's willing to cross the street in order to make those fights happen. He's willing to fight Gervonta in his own backyard. So what is Gervonta's excuse? Check it out.
Okay, because correct me if I'm wrong, you're technically a free agent, right? Like that was just a one-fight deal with Matchroom?
Yeah.
And why just one fight deal you signed? Like why wasn't it a longer-term deal when you went back to them?
Yeah, I mean, because, we still, want to make ourselves available for the biggest fights to happen.
Love that.
And it was a co-promotional deal. So, I still want to be able to, go from, network to network if I have to make the biggest fights happen. And that's what I'm doing.
Is it you versus Ryan? Is that the fight that is being tried to make right now?
Yeah. I mean, that's something that we're talking about. We're in negotiations with Oscar and, Ryan's lawyer, Ryan's team. So it could very much be what's next. We're still in the beginning stages of negotiations. So we just got to see.
If it was up to you, top choice, is Ryan Garcia your top choice or would it be someone else?
The Gervonta Davis fight is the biggest fight in boxing today.
So where do things stand with Tank? Because I see all the back and forth and all the words and stuff. From your perspective, where do things stand?
It's no real negotiations, nothing like that. That's a fight that I would love, but nothing has really took off. His team hasn't reached out to us or anything like that. They said that they need to send us an offer, and they'll be the ones reaching out and doing that, but nobody's reached out. So we're not in no negotiations.
Right.
Right now we're on to Ryan Garcia now.
Listen, at the moment in time, it's better for Gervonta to let the world know if he's not interested in fighting Devin Haney next. Then just say that so we all can move on. However, to pretend that Devin Haney doesn't want the fight with Tank just because Devin Haney is in negotiations with Ryan, only for the solo reason Gervonta refuses to negotiate a fight with Devin Haney, is something that even Stevie Wonder could see through at this point. If Tank didn't want to accept Devin Haney's offer after telling Devin Haney to send a contract, then all he has to do is send Devin Haney an offer himself to fight on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. That's it, that's all. I mean, there's too many excuses coming from Gervonta team and his fans. They want to question why Devin Haney sent Gervonta an offer of $20 million plus. On top of that, plus pay-per-view revenue. By far Gervonta's biggest payday. Remember, Gervonta was only guaranteed $5 million against Ryan. All of a sudden now, they want to question why the B-side Devin Haney is sending the A-side Gervonta an offer, as if Gervonta wasn't on record telling Devin Haney to send a contract if he's serious, which Devin Haney did exactly that, especially at a time where Gervonta was complaining about the money Al Haymon was offering him and threatening Al to go to another network. These are the facts. However, to give Gervonta the benefit of the doubt, since he's the A-side, I'm pretty sure he will prefer to fight Devin Haney on PBC, on Amazon Prime. Gervonta team even came out stating, "We don't accept any offer. We are the ones that send the offer." So, since that's the case, the million-dollar question, why haven't Gervonta sent Devin Haney an offer since he's the A-side? If Gervonta doesn't want to accept Devin Haney's offer, then why hasn't he sent Devin Haney an offer yet? Unless Gervonta doesn't want the fight. But why wouldn't Gervonta want the fight if this is the biggest fight in boxing where Gervonta can ultimately walk away with his biggest payday by far? That's a rhetorical question. The only answer that makes sense is that Gervonta believes there's a high probability Devin Haney will take him to school. So Tank rather not go to school if that means he has to fight Devin Haney after school. This is why Gervonta went on live to tell Devin Haney and Bill Haney, you can't even get in contact with Al Haymon. However, with the next breath, he told them, call Al Haymon if you're trying to fight. Like, which one is it? If they can't even get in contact or they can't even talk to Al Haymon, then how the hell are they going to call him? And just to give you guys an inside scoop, Bill Haney already tried to call Al Haymon to no prevail. So Bill Haney ended up leaving his phone number and a message for Al Haymon to let him know if he's interested in making the Gervonta versus Devin Haney fight, then give him a call. I'm gonna make a separate video about that. So what else you guys want Devin Haney and Team Haney to do in order to make the Gervonta fight? Clearly the ball is in Gervonta court, where Gervonta is keeping the ball hostage. On one hand, Tank said he's a free agent, he's his own boss. On another hand, Tank started complaining about the money that PBC or whoever is offering him to fight next on Amazon Prime. However, when Eddie Hearn contacted him, he don't even want to negotiate and look at the numbers so he could go back to PBC to demand more money. I mean, that's just business 101 to me, but to each your own. However, there is no justification to Gervonta not offering Devin Haney a fight to fight on Amazon Prime, PBC. You cannot justify that. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Would you be open to fighting Devin Haney in 2023?
Of course he'd be open to fighting Devin Haney. Come on. You're not come on.
He's a WBA regular champion, so, you know, if he wanted that fight.
Bro. You know how it goes.
You know how people come out and say they want to fight somebody. I mean, they say, all right, I'll fight them. Them guys are sitting there on Twitter and y'all run with it. Y'all, if they mean it, send a contract. Do that. Send a contract.
Tank said to you on Twitter he's going to offer you 10% to fight. What was your thoughts on that?
Man, listen, give me the same deal you gave Ryan when we got a fight.
So you will accept the same deal
Same offer.
he sent Ryan Garcia?
Same offer Ryan Garcia got. Same offer I'm taking.
Who would you say is a bigger star, you or Ryan?
I think right now it's me for sure.
Yeah. You proved you have more drawing power than Ryan
Yeah, I
Garcia.
mean, look at the tickets that Ryan Garcia just did and the viewership Ryan just did and I don't even know where he fought. What, Houston? Dallas?
Yeah, I don't know what he fought,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a sellout like your
Yeah,
fight.
it wasn't a sellout. People aren't really checking for Ryan these days, respectfully. But I think that me and Tank is the biggest fight in boxing right now.
Yeah, and even before Ryan fought Tank, he wasn't selling out either. But since that's the case, there's only 2 pay-per-view stars that's selling out stadiums from 140 and below, and that's you and Gervonta. So why do you think Tank is not pushing for the fight like you are?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the biggest fight in boxing, and I think it's only a matter of time before we have to fight. And it is what it is. We'll let God handle it, and when the time comes, it'll come.
Tank trainer Kenny Ellis, he came out and posted on social media that he wants you to fight Jaron Ennis when you called out Tank.
He shouldn't want me to fight nobody but his fighter, because that's how he get paid. That's how his fighter get paid, and that's how Tank become a bigger star.
After, I think, when Gervonta was set to fight Hector and Ryan Garcia, he came out and said, after these 2, I'm willing to fight Devin Haney next. Stop running. So did Gervonta ever contacted you after the Ryan Hector Garcia fight?
No, but at the end of the day, I'm free now. It's an easy fight to be made.
You want to fight? Set it up. You can get him right. You can get in touch with him, right? If you want to fight, just tell him set it up after the Ryan fight, and that's what it is. And that's and tell to Devin and his dad. That's what I said. That's what I said. Just tell them that be prepared. Make sure they keep running.
They're gonna
make sure they keep running, because after these first 2, oh man, I'm coming straight at. I'm telling you.